Eivor, out the gate?
Alliance table, show me the Alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Grant a bridge, sire. Seth's. Let. Link. Wincestre. Seth sexy. Wincestre.
Eivor received a message from Wincestre, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Wincestre will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will pledge to Wincestre.
I'll make my way to Wincestre. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Hold crop invent hold online bag. Carolingian pike. FYRD spear. Mythical spear. Carolingian pike. Mythical spear. Press cross change. Press triangle runes. Chained fury rune. Chained poise cure overwhelmed depth curative perfection rune. Rune curative. Hold cross fat invent. Online service bag. Skills. Hold cross fast. Hold cross fast travel.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawkshit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
World. Save. New save. Overwrite existing. Overwrite existing save game. Overwrite existing save game. Overwrite save. Overwrite. World. Invent. Hidden one.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
Exercivi erit ipse benedictus, non vivet in ignorantiae suae providentiae, verbum autum Dei quod est multis sermonibus, et parum habens significatione. Itaque motorumque Christi fidelium explentes, qui sinistra tristis terram atque.
Even the mighty fall. And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor, well versed in the Bible, quick of wit, oxen strong, meek as a lamb. But God called Aelfirth to sit beside him. And Aelfirth answered, his body gone to earth, and his sister weeping. Mourning a lord far known and beloved. I give praise to such a man, to keepsake his memory. Requiem aeternam dona ei Domine, et lux perpetua luceat, ei requiescat in pace. Amen.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Charisma level 4. Take me as I am, a lowly pagan.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush. Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Your God fears death as mine do.
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Wincestre have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke is a member of the Order as well. The wolves biting at my skirts grow craftier by the day.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Eilfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Your god is not strong enough.
So many lies in the name of your god. Perhaps he is not strong enough to help you.
My God is the Almighty. But my enemies are numerous and my throne is fresh. There must be no trail from these murders back to me.
I should let the Order kill you. If I made it easy for them, they might even return Sigurd to me.
I would return him to you myself, if I knew where they were holding him. But Fulke's treachery has blindsided me as well.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
World. Inventory, bag. Hidden ones World. Quest, order. Bani Sek of Bat. Haika of Friesland. Bani, the oil. The quill. The gallows, the Sikhs. The Sikhs. Warden of Faith. Continue the story to find the next clue. Note given by King Eilfred. Excerpt from a longer letter. The Seax leads from the pulpit, God's sheep in a wolf's skin. They seek your death. Kill them or be killed. I am ever your devoted servant, my king, and much closer than you know. A poor fellow soldier of Christ. The gallows. Warden of Faith. Continue the story to find the next clue. Note given by King Eilfred. Excerpt from a longer letter. The Seax lead. World.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
powerful wind.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
If you don't give me Alfred's jewel, I shall whittle in your duck pond.
Papers thrown on the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
World.
They will attack on sight here. Show me what lies ahead. Have a look, Sunan. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Let's see you dodge this one!
Lumber into your fate! Not getting away from me! Might be chucked to the chaff. Get back here and face me!
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging, a husband and wife, to be carried out soon. Evidence against the Order of Ancients, stolen from Goodwin?
A Dane in Wincestre? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Wincestre. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let's go, before they discover their eel has slipped the hook.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
We must ring the bell! God's justice awaits, coward! Blindside, idiot!
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Ealfred believes the Seax is dead.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Seeks.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
Eilfred believes the Sioux. What can you tell?
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Eilfred believes the What do you know of
the gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Is this what you want? You filthy swindler! A pond full of fish! I'm happy to oblige!
Order, Selwyn. Warden of Faith. Assassinate the gallows. He performs executions in the town square of Wincestre. Palatinus Selwyn, the gallows. Selwyn came from a rich family where he was used to lording it over servants and serfs alike. He did not take kindly to his father's drinking, gambling, womanizing, and dissipating the family fortune. He views his lineage with shame and distaste. He had to drag himself up from the filth and shed the moral decrepitude that results in giving the weak freedom. The order gave him control. Determined to save people from themselves, he set about to enforce the law, enact judgment, and rid the world of human effluence. Press square mark target. With the quill, the oil, world. News. Overwrite existing save. Overwrite existing. Overwrite save game. Overwrite. Quit to desktop. Quit to desktop.